Thank you for calling. This is Corey. How may I help you?
I'm interested in working there, and I'm curious. Obviously, I'm told I'm very attractive, and is this the kind of thing where if I have 1 million followers, you could sort of just, by talking to you, kind of tell you how hot people say I am, or how does it work?
So you apply online?
It's good to know because, once I get my hair, like if I do my hair and I have my makeup and the whole shebang, it tends to be for people sort of alluring and sort of like a siren song. I'm just very, very hot.
So, yeah, we already have type of girls like that.
Anyone with like a 1 million followers.
Yeah, I don't think it
I'm,
really matters. I think you have to just fill out the paperwork.
It's the kind of thing it would be a shame if we didn't get to work together due to like what I'm called is like stunning. And for me, like, it's just sort of a given that there's different tiers of women, and I'm kind of, I guess, like people say top shelf.
Yeah, but you have to apply first.
But you can't take my word. I'm telling you, like, people, seriously, I've had, like, today, like, a guy tripped. He got up, he was like, "You're beautiful. Oh, my God." Like, he was like, "Holy shit, you're freaking beautiful." And I'm like, "All right, like, I know. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Like, I always say thank you to be nice, but I'm just, like, looking for kind of instant results because, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, you could talk to my manager if you want.
I mean, if you could put in a word and say you just talked to one of the hottest people you've ever heard,
Okay, yeah, I'll let him know.
I think I'm a 10, and I've been told I'm a 10. Like, my comments half the time are literally 10. Someone even the other day I thought was so funny. They were like 1,000 out of 10. I said, that's too crazy. Like, don't make me big-headed,
Yeah.
And it's a gift and it's a privilege. I honestly, my old minister used to tell me, like, in one-on-ones, he was like, this is something God gave you.
Yeah.
And some people can sing and some people can do taxes, and, like, I can't. But I'm so, so hot.
Yeah, I'll definitely let him know.
But I used to ride horses, and I had to stop because the horses were trying to get with me.
Yeah. Well, if you are interested, just come in and they'll interview you, and then if they think you're good enough, then they'll hire you on the spot.
No paperwork. I love that. Thank you so much, girl, because that's the thing.
Yeah.
I want to be hired on the spot. That's the kind of bitch I am. Like, I'm not trying to do paperwork. It's like, come on, what am I, a dork?
All right, so just come in if you're interested then.
I'll see you in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling. This is Corey. How may I help you?
Corey, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I've been trying to reach you because I was just on my way to come in for the job that you offered me, and there's scaffolding outside my apartment. I walked out to take my little Pomeranian out, and this crowbar fell on my face.
Just now?
Yeah, so like now I'm like shaking because I'm ugly.
I don't think that they would take that against you.
Okay, well, I've just lost like 10 Instagram followers because I posted like a live Insta about what was going on. And so I'm just scared your manager's going to be like, okay, neck down, yeah. But like face is busted and I don't know, like I'm bleeding. And I feel like one of my teeth is in half.
Yeah, maybe you should go to the hospital first.
Like, I'm still hot, and, like, obviously my boobs are fine, and my stomach's still flat, and my ass is still, like, you could bounce a quarter off it, but my face is like a monster.
Okay.
Hot is a state of mind. Once you've been hot this long, it ain't going nowhere, bitch.
Yeah, bye.
Thanks for the job. Hey, Insta fam. Like I said, I've been hit by some sort of crowbar or scaffolding or both, like a combo. I don't even know. At this point, I'm hurting, and you can see this contusion. I'm freaking out because I thought you guys were my family. And I know I'm hot, and you know I'm hot, so it's not fair. I'm gonna be hot in a month, so you're gonna be back.
'Cause we're back to make you crazy. You're probably gonna call us stupid.